Career competencies are those skills that demonstrate you're career ready. These skills are career and self-development, communication, critical thinking, equity and inclusion, leadership, professionalism, teamwork, and technology. The National Association of Colleges and Educators report that these are the skills that employers are seeking. In your ePortfolios, you will write about your career competencies, but you'll package them in different ways based on the story that you want to tell. For example, some students package them under headings like skills, or some package them under leadership.
I labeled my career competencies as skills, and the two that I chose to highlight specifically were adaptability and conflict resolution. So with my first one, I labeled it as a case of adaptability. It's about my time working at the Texas State Capitol as a Senate aide. I wanted it to come across as how kind of out of the comfort zone this situation was for me. I was 18 at the time. I hadn't really done anything to this magnitude. So I wrote about my adaptability because in this scenario, I really had to pay attention and be on my toes. And then for my conflict resolution one, I wrote about my time working as a summer camp counselor. And I chose to do this because I think that conflict resolution is very important when you're working in a team. And I really want to work in a group setting and I want to collaborate. And I wanted to show kind of my mediation skills, and that although in this scenario I was working with 8-year-olds, I wanted to highlight that I'm patient, I'm a leader, and that I have experience working with a bunch of different personality types.
I decided to go with teamwork and critical thinking because I thought they would work really well, especially in the field of work that I want to do, which is marketing. I decided to go with teamwork, and I wanted to show sort of how the coursework that I've done here at the University of Arkansas has helped me in learning how to do, or just honing my teamwork skills. I decided to tell a story about how in this class we had to go and make a project and then go and execute that project. So just told the story about how my team came together and did that. And in the second paragraph really talked about what I learned from that experience. And then with critical thinking, I wanted to show how my internship has helped me and get that realm of just what I've learned, and just included one of the things I've made through my internship, which is a reel, and just, explain what I've learned through that experience and how I equipped that skill.
I chose work ethic, which is really the professionalism career competency, but I worded it as work ethic because I've worked with many small business owners throughout my professional career, and that has a lot to do with how my work ethic is portrayed now. And so I chose to write about that, and I just love to touch on I love these pictures. It shows all of the people that I've worked with. So this one in particular is an old business owner in Rome. And then I worked for a dance studio who was owned by a small business owner, and also a junk removal company. So I wanted people, as I was writing about it, to see the pictures, to see that these are just people and hard workers. So my second career competency is problem solving, which is also critical thinking for career competencies. I studied abroad in Rome, and I was working as a marketing research consultant with small business owners. And I did not know Italian when I went to study abroad. And so it was really important for me to know that individuals who are looking at my portfolio knew that I was thrown kind of into the wolves and that I still made it out alive.
I wanted to really express the specific career competencies I have for wanting to do lab-based research, right? And so I chose two different they each have a little bit more to them, but two main points. I was talking about solving problems, which is more like critical thinking and lab analysis when it comes to lab research. But if we scroll down, you can see that I also have the role of communication. And communication's a really big factor when it comes to being in any sort of professional environment. So I felt that was really big to emphasize. I also developed scientific writing. As we were constantly peer reviewing, I was talking to my mentors about, hey, should this be included? How do I word this better? How would this convey better in a lab report, right? And then going on to the role of communication, I really want to show that, again, I'm not just someone that has been doing research. I also am really involved in my community. And that's kind of because I'm involved in my community, I do want to pursue research because I want to help those people that I'm interacting with on a daily basis.
By talking about your career competencies, you help employers see the skill set that you have so that in your portfolio, you can show what you know.